Maneva na say ma PENDREAM TV. PENDREAM TV there osia dem yopo.
I think they're using to declare the 22 billion CD loss. They are using 13 CDs. You do the division, you see it's 13 CDs.
That's interesting.
Yes, it's 13 CDs. You see, they are not accurate in anything they say. They go and sit in their communication group meetings, basically water cooler talk. Then they are all giving a brief. This morning they've sent the venerable lawyer, Dr. Michael Oquaye here, because of course they didn't send Fifi Boafo because they know I'll interrupt him. So they sent somebody that they knew that I'll keep quiet whilst the person talks the people. So he can talk with all the people he wants. But the people of Ghana know the difference. You see, when it comes to talking about losses, right? $33 billion was given to them during COVID time. Where's the money? When it comes, you see, when they had an opportunity, right, to do something, let's just call it do something with our gold and the accruals thereof, they chose to do a Japa. You know what a Japa was? They were monetizing our royalties and collecting the royalties up front so that they could steal the money. When they formed the Japa, some of the things about the Japa was that the Japa was incorporated in the Isle of Man. Right? Some of the things that they put down was that no government could change the board of a Japa.
A Japa was an idea. I'm just saying. It never happened. So let's make that clear.
He's talking about the intention.
Yes, well, the intention is there for scrutiny.
He's running away from
so he's criticizing the intention.
Yes,
so the board, but the MIF formed the Japa. So it was on the books.
That's true.
In fact, the Japa is still on the books.
Right.
You see, and you couldn't sack the managing director of a Japa. You couldn't change the board. Think about the intention they wanted to steal. Everything the NPP came to meet, they collateralized and stole the money. The NPP administration, the Kufadu's administration, is the only administration in the history of our country that has collateralized statutory funds. And by statutory funds, I mean funds. The definition of statutory funds is that the finance ministry has no option. They need to pay the money as soon as they receive it. So they collateralize your social security, they collateralize ESLA, anything they got, they collateralize it. The NPP is the only administration in the history of this country that introduced capping and realignment. You know what capping and realignment is? When they collect the taxes and it gets to a certain point, they cut it off and then the rest, they take it, they don't tell you what they've done with it. Then instead you see the president flying about in an aircraft and the defense minister will be telling us that he needs to have a shower whilst in the air. Right? You see the president going to sleep in a £22,000 a night hotel. Mike, you've lived in London for most of your life. The Prince Alexander suite in Claridge's Hotel. Claridge's Hotel is the most expensive hotel in the United Kingdom, maybe one of the most expensive hotels in the world. The president of the country, of this country,
is that a topic again?
Hold on.
So I should come and start talking about the things Mahamat have done. When we are talking about GOLDBOD losses, you see,
you can talk. Don't interrupt me because you're about to talk.
But
okay. So I'm talking about what you people do with our finances. The president was sleeping in a £22,000 a night room. The Prince Alexander suite with your money. So when it comes to making losses, don't come and sit here and talk about losses that you haven't even calculated right. When the Bank of Ghana gave money to GOLDBOD for GOLDBOD to do what they were doing with it, it should be evidently clear to you that it was only for a period. GOLDBOD is now on its feet. Do you know that at the last count, GOLDBOD raised over $800 million to buy gold from commercial banks? So what do they need the Bank of Ghana for now? If you have a baby and you give the child baby milk, and at a point in time you wean the baby and you start giving the child yam to eat, what have you done wrong? What these people are all about is to destroy everything that we hold dear in this country. These are the same people who went to the United Kingdom and told the Queen that she shouldn't give us independence. These are the same people, Michael Oquaye and these people. If Mike was alive then, he would have been wearing tailcoat and going. His their political ancestors, they went to the United Kingdom. You should deny it. It's the same principle. The principle doesn't change. The NPP do not want the progress of anybody who wants this country to progress will not quibble with the concept of what GOLDBOD is doing. Indeed, let me challenge you. In the unlikely event that they come to power tomorrow, you will see the fight over who should go and head GOLDBOD. Of course, as for Mike, they will send him to India. They will send him back to India, so that by the time he comes back, they've shared all the positions. Right? That's what they did to him in 2017. As soon as they won the election, they sent him to India. I said, go to India, go. When they come back when we have finished sharing the positions. And it's one of the reasons why they've called him here. The people who steal the money, they themselves will not come and sit here. Right? They will wake him up and tell him, come and sit here, because he hasn't stolen anything. That's the reason why they do what they do. Okay. The new patriotic party, by definition, do not want welfare.
Okay.
What they want is to be in power. And I just want to address something that he said. You see, I don't think anybody has any problem with the minority in parliament holding the government to account. In fact, I think that it is very, very important that that happens. But when the minority leader, my old friend at Afenyo goes and stands in front of a microphone and threatens the well-being of a CEO of a public institution, that's unfair. Because you are already telling the public, right? Sami Jenfi, as we speak today, he has had to increase his personal security because of the things that they say. That you, when you come, ask for your bail party. I mean, what is that for? Say that you are not happy with what is going on. Say that you are not happy with the concept of GOLDBOD. Even tell us that when we come to power, we will prescribe GOLDBOD. Of course, when they come to power, they'll be scrambling over. I mean, if in the truest tradition of the NPP, when they come to power, it will be the president's relative. You know, the cabinet filled with the president's first cousins. It'll be one of his first cousins who will go and man GOLDBOD so that they can steal. That is what they do.
Right.
For them, it's all about winning power so that they can line their pockets. Then when they finish, those that they will not give some of the money, they wake up in the morning and send them here. So if he won't come, it will be Fifi Boafo. If it is not Fifi Boafo, it will be Agbedefu. You know what Agbedefu means in a way, right? Somebody who just likes darkness. Richard Anyagba, they will send him. You see the people who go and come. All of them, when you name all of them are people who didn't get anything in the NPP administration. Okay, Mike, all of them.
Don't bring Mike in. Mike, that's your final take, and we can make it move.
Just say, I'm shocked. Anyway, let's talk about those who are getting something. Let's talk about those who are getting something under ADC. That is GOLDBOD. Let's talk about them, because they are the ones that are on the board now, and we're going to talk about the fact that. Oh, let's talk about those who are getting something.
The one they sent you to.
Let's get those who are. Oh yeah, because they sent you as an ambassador.
Ambassador.
Yeah, ambassador.
Yeah, ambassador.
And then when I came back, I came to your place. So don't worry. So relax. Oh, I came there to also get the food and night. So then relax. Now,
hey Mike.
Going to this issue, in fact, the IMF were so horrified in the 5th report that when they got to the 6th report, this is what they said.
Did you see horror?
They said that what we need in Ghana is to preserve monetary policy credibility, which requires safeguarding the central bank's independence and fully implement the transfer of the domestic gold purchase program. Look, we are not jealous of NDC doing GOLDBOD. No. Because you see, under previous NDC.
And then you also said something.
And under
you know, remember you also
and
said that
under let me
GOLDBOD. So GOLDBOD is
no. Listen, let me. I'm about to.
This idea was a Japan.
If you listen, I'm going to know. Bawumia never came up with that. Let's go on to this.
Tell us.
No, let's go on to this because me, I'm going to focus on what I want to say. No. So the domestic gold purchase agreement.
Yes.
The domestic gold purchase agreement.
Yes.
When the NDC talked about it in their manifesto, right? You know what they talked about? The NDC said that they are going to do a Ghana Gold Board to regulate and restructure small-scale mining. Finish.
That's what is contained there.
Yes. Then we, the NPP, we said we have a plan to form and to stabilize the city. And we are going to consolidate Ghana's gold purchasing arrangements, expand foreign exchange reserves, because remember, at that time, we have been using the gold purchasing scheme to be buying the gold.
Mike, what do you
Then we said we were going to expand it to foreign reserves, and that we are going to anchor the currency and macroeconomic stability. Now, when we said all of this, then they came and stole the idea. You know one thing about copycats? Copycats, have you seen people copy? When you copy a concept, you cannot implement
Copy
it.
what?
So they rather incorporated our concept and added it to what Dr. Bawumia. Oh, Dr. Bawumia is what we are talking about. But Moro, you have to tell it. No, Dr. Bawumia, that's why I'm giving you the evidence. The evidence is that the evidence. Oh no! You came here and talked all sorts of. But now we are talking about evidence. Yes, point made. Good, thank you very much.
Have you heard of Dr.
He says point made. Thank you.
The swimming teacher.
Thank you. Point made.
The swimming teacher.
Now, the audience, they can see what you are trying to do. So yes. Let me also make the point. Let me make my point. No, let me make my point. No, let me make my point. No, it was disingenuous. All the things you told us was disingenuous. It was the idea of one.
Seriously,
you guys were not doing any.
You think Ghanaians are not? You see why
domestic gold purchase program.
This is why you got 38% in the last election.
My brother, I'm asking Ghanaians now. Domestic gold purchase. Who brought it? Program Bawumia. Who brought domestic gold purchase to shore up our reserves? Bawumia. Then who brought the other angle? And he said we are going to extend it into foreign currency.
The head of economic.
No. As for
he didn't implement anything. When he finished, he told that he was a plank.
Why won't you let me make the point? Let me make the. Thank you. You know this thing. Yes. I mean, you said the two sushi, but today you will sit on pins and needles. Now, yes, you will sit on pins and needles. You will be feeling the pain. Let me make the point. My point. Now you're accusing me directly after insinuation. You see, you see that such a cheap shot, and Moro, you allow him to talk like that. I have to casting aspersions, and I need to take him to court for that. No, let's be serious. Let's talk about 1.7 billion.
Because he has just 5 minutes.
You see, yes, and this is it. So this was put in a policy. Well, we were going to do. We were saying we wanted to buy a plane. You said we shouldn't. You are now buying 2. So let's keep quiet. Let's not even go there because you are now buying 2, and they have. No savings. There's no savings.
We have made savings.
No savings. Okudeto Ablakwa and others said that we should use the plane like that. Somebody even said that even if one engine goes off, right? You remember? If one engine goes off and the plane even falls and the Kufuor dies, they don't care. You remember that? Yes. So let's not try to deviate. Thank you very much. Oh, he says we should stay on course. Me, I'm happy that at least the audience can see what he's doing.
Why are you talking about?
Which is rabble rousing. I mean, a boy who apparently went to Achimota school. You're supposed to be a gentleman. Yes, but Achimota boys don't behave like this. They don't behave like this. They behave much better. I think maybe you were in a Numle secondary school, not in Achimota, and you're wasting time in that school. Sit down. Oh yes, but you don't behaving as such. Because you see, you can take a man to the school, but you can't take the school from the man. I think the man, he just walked in the school without learning the etiquettes of Achimota schoolboys. Well behaved. I have 2 younger brothers, my 2 immediate after me. They went to Motown. Yeah. Oh, very very
You know
softy
why
boys.
he didn't go to
We are the
Achimota?
Portu boys.
He didn't pass
Whoa,
Achimota
please,
school
please.
exam.
I got very high common entrance marks. Everybody knows me. It's
like
not about that.
somebody
No.
else that I know.
You see, I'm just saying.
Somebody
I'm just
that
saying
I
he
know.
should behave himself.
Somebody else that I know.
Moro,
Whose name I won't
just
mention.
sum it up and tell.
All his
behave
siblings went
like
to
you
Achimota.
went
He
to
didn't go to
Achimota school.
Achimota.
From Gambaga to Accra, from Riasu to Kita. Yes, please. Behave like the mother is your school. Behave. So now, talking about that, you see, people don't want us to talk about the gold ball.
You know he
but
was
we'll talk about the gold ball.
Oh,
Moro, you see, he doesn't want to talk about gold board.
Audience,
You called us here for gold board.
Yes,
Ghanaians want to
Our
know what the
audience.
taxpayers' money has used. Hey, you're here sidestepping.
you're
Let's
bringing me into
Kojo Sikano, let me talk. Let me make the point. So I'm saying that by those extensions which have been borrowed, they went and implemented it, and they didn't do it well. And this is what has brought these losses. It's like copying somebody's concept without being able to implement it. So I want them to understand that we are not against GOLDBOD. We are not against Sami Jefi, because we are the originators of the concept. And by originating of that concept, we want the concept to work. Just that when we put something down and you go and copy it, you must do it well and not go and give us 10%, $1.7 billion loss. And when we want to talk about it, you say, no, bathing in the sky, this and that, and all of that. When you are rather buying two planes, and each one too, they also have the toilet and bath there. So if they have the same thing there, are you also not going to bath in the sky? Is that what we should look at? Have you seen an aeroplane where there's no toilet and even in some cases a shower cubicle, especially when it's private? Have you seen? I have not seen any before. So we shouldn't minor on the, major on the minors. It doesn't help anybody. My issue that I want us to look at is this. We need to be able to conclude this matter to the benefit of Ghanaians. And if we are going to do that, we want there to be certain things that we look at. Because see, the money begins with Ghanaians. The money is Ghanaians' money. It's taxpayers' money. So what we want to be done is this. First of all, Ghana's gold belongs to Ghana. So we want to make sure that these are named aggregators, where the thing is not open and is being sole sourced, it should be looked at. It's just advice. Because you yourself told us sole sourcing will be a thing of the past. And yet, when you take our free money, you go and give it to sole source people to go and boca 1.7 billion. It's not acceptable, and we have to investigate it. Now, we have to also look at the history of how GOLDBOD has operated and make sure that this same thing does not occur with the money that has been raised in the open market. Why? Because in the long run, GOLDBOD is not for somebody's father. If GOLDBOD goes to incur losses from the open market and from the banks, this time they cannot go and put it in the books of Bank of Ghana. Ghanaians, you understand? They will have to now account for it as a big hole and debt in GOLDBOD's books that Ghanaians will inherit.
All right.
So this is our advice. We should do the thing well to the benefit and glory of Ghanaians. And I want to take the opportunity to say good morning to Dr. Bawumia. We love your ideas. We think that you're a man who has so many good ideas. I look at this man, he can think of Agenda 111 on his feet. He can think about this gold reserve. He can think about drones that are flying for medical reasons. I think that if such a man were given the opportunity, you know, Mills was under Rawlings, he had no power. Bawumia under Akufo-Addo had no power. Maybe if he gets the opportunity to become an Atta Mills, he will do wonders that Ghanaians will be proud of and his presidency.
So Guy G says that I suggest we depoliticize this GOLDBOD banter, and ask for independent forensic coordinator of BOG GOLDBOD transactions, not just IMF data interpretation. Or maybe a bipartisan inquiry with the economy committee, not majority versus minority block voting. Until a forensic audit report is published, this GOLDBOD banter will continue. Government would tout forex gains, opposition would tout alleged losses. The middle ground most people are pushing for is keep GOLDBOD, but amend the act for clearer transparency and private sector protection. That's Guy G from Cantonment in Accra. Alhaji Hamza from Pig Farm, he says that, Moro, I dare Michael Oquaye to tell me which period of the IMF states that GOLDBOD made losses. No, he didn't say that. He said the program has made losses. He didn't say GOLDBOD has made losses. There's nowhere in the document that states so. We all hear Penyomakin say Sami Jefi will be jailed for losses and the bill conditions on him will be huge. So the question I want to ask this morning is that, remember, we made losses under the Gold for Oil program. Did anyone call for the arrest of Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia? because on page 8 of the IMF program, we made losses to the tune of $400 million. In the gold for oil program, our economy was rated as junk. The economy in the cedi to the dollar was 17, and as we speak today, under the GOLDBOD program, the economy is rated as B positive, and the cedi is 12 to the dollar. And thanks and praises to Sami Jemfi and GOLDBOD. This one, Kwesi Reynolds and Agona Hodobin said, instead of addressing the issue at hand, and as to the losses either made by GOLDBOD or BOG, the CEO of a sensitive state institution like GOLDBOD doubled in sophistry to drum home his points in answering the minority. This is how low we have sunk as a people. Now, Prosper Ashikwe in Asalam Down says, Moro, politics is crazy. After all these shouting, name-calling, and vociferous arguments, Kojo, Mike, Richard, and co, they will go sit for Villandro and chill. Politics, My advice for people who react to these is for them to work hard and focus on their family and business. Happy birthday to you, Your Excellency Haja Samira Baumia. Wishing you a truly beautiful and memorable birthday, filled with joy, grace, and Allah's abundant blessings. May this new year of your life bring you good health, peace, fulfillment, and continued strength as you inspire and touch the lives of many. Have a wonderful celebration, Your Excellency. And that's coming from our own Tornado here at Metro Television.
On this one.
Yes. Today is Samira's birthday.
Yes, Her Excellency Samira Baumia.
Okay.
Happy birthday.
Right.
May God bless her. May God touch her. And may everything she's associated with lead to better health, more wealth, and prosperity.
Right.
Amen.
Okay. And also, so happy birthday to you, Samira Baumia.
Happy birthday before I'm what do you call it?
You're accused of...
No accusation, just wish
my
it.
charges will increase.
Just wish it.
So you can't get
Yes, so, Your Excellency, happy birthday to you. And
Mention her full name.
oh,
Your Excellency.
Master
Who?
Nyambotre. How about
Your Excellency who?
Your Excellency, Samira Baumia? May God touch your heart.
The man is stammer.
No.
Flow, the way you flow usually.
May God
flow.
touch your heart to let His Excellency Dr. Baumia.
Don't be mischievous.
Know that
Because wishing your birthday, there's no mischief in it. That's why you see. That's why I was stammering. Please wish her happy birthday. No, wish her happy birthday. If you can't do it,
we don't know how to speak more.
wish her happy birthday. Moro, please. I ask for the time. Continue your
You
text.
simply stick to wishing happy.
Yes, wish her happy birthday. Why I mention her name?
And I want
Yes, wish her happy birthday. Why you mention her happy birthday?
When he
Mention her
lands,
name.
we'll
See
know
that
whether-
wife.
I'm also greeting.
No, he doesn't want your
Dr.
greetings.
Baumia.
No, greet the wife.
So let's wait and see.
I know Kojo.
Okay.
I've known Kojo since I was 14 years old. I've known Kojo. Kojo
He
Misty.
used to climb this. He used
Kojo
to climb
Misty,
my wall to
Kojo
come and
Misty.
visit my sister. He used to climb my wall to come and visit my sister.
I didn't come through the wall. I came through the
He
gate.
couldn't come through the gate because he was afraid of dogs.
You see,
So anyway, Your Excellency,
okay, let's go.
Hajia Samira Baumia, a very happy birthday to you. The rest of what I want to say when I meet you, I'll say it.
God bless her. Amen.
Yeah, God bless.
Yeah,
And
Oh no, NPR, please, borrow, read your.
happy spousal birthday to.
Please, no spousal, please. See we here. Moro, continue your thing.
I'm sure today.
No, he has nothing to
I'm
say.
sure today
He has nothing to
you
say.
will celebrate your wife.
Please.
Go to the jewelry store and add to your collection.
Thank you.
Anyway, Professor Ebo Hinson said I should say, he said I should say hello to the two of you. So he says,
known as
regards to Bobo.
Robert Hinson.
Oh no, sorry. He says say hello to Motown and Odadia people for me. Tell
came
them
later.
I move them, pa. I love them, pa. Professor Ebo Hinson.
Yes. Professor Hinson.
Yes, Professor Hinson, the marketing
He was a
guru.
yearman
Yes.
junior, lovely guy.
So
He
we
was
have.
in my primary school and he was in Motown too.
Oh really?
Yeah, you went to
Before he came to.
Oh, okay. So no wonder. So when you see the tone of his message that is personal, he knows.
Yeah, very nice, very nice.
All right, so we're 5 more
he
minutes
was
to go,
always
so we'll take a
going to
break,
be
we'll come back
marketer.
and-
He was very.
Really, he's always been on this marketing thing. Wow. He's
In any case,
he's-
Ghanaians, please.
are you not the one supposed to sign off?
Don't believe anything.
Oh, he's signing off for you now. Thank you. So,
Good morning, Ghana on Metro Television. I still have a few messages to read, and also some announcements, very important announcements to deliver. So this one here is from Carlos from Ododo Diodio. He says that there is an alleged information reaching us that a campaign and propaganda aimed at destroying the image of GOLDBOD may be deliberate and could be linked to groups involved in the smuggling of gold from Ghana. According to these allegations, the establishment operations of GOLDBOD have made it more difficult for certain individuals and syndicates to engage in illegal smuggling of Ghana's gold. It is further alleged that some of these groups may have attempted to influence certain politicians and other individuals by financially inducing them to spread false or misleading information about GOLDBOD and its CEO. The alleged objective is to damage the reputation of GOLDBOD and its leadership, weaken public confidence. Carlos, and I say God bless you. That's Carlos from Odododio. Mr. Tommy and Enforcing, good morning. It's good to know that you're tuned in. Thank you very, very much. And then this one here from Papa Bisu. He says, good morning. You believe the NPP via Mike at your own risk under their watching government, the likes of Mike, Apenyomakin, Kojo Ponkrum, etc., kept mute when Nanado as president and his cousin Ken Oforiatta messed up our economy via corrupt activities leading to majority of Ghanaians suffering. Today, businessmen and women are able to plan well due to transactions of GOLDBOD, Bank of Ghana, bringing stability to the economy. Unlike their time, Papa Bisu Spain Tex Accra. E.D. Mokhtar says, Assalamu alaikum. Please ask the NPP man as an entire entity like the NPP, do they actually listen to themselves when they are talking? Do they recall their recent past bad track record at all? They had better stop these needless attacks on the good government policies, and let us collectively build a Ghana we want together. In any event, what are they seeking to achieve? What is their ultimate message to Ghanaians at all? Are they to produce more of Ken Oforiatta's, Chemawuntumi, etc.? Ghanaians need a break. And finally, Samaku Kelly from East Legon Hills, he says that, good morning, Moro. Please ask Ambassador Michael Oquaye whether they will be able to provide Ghanaians the kind of detailed information they're requiring. Sami Jenfi to provide under their Gold for Oil program. The hypocrisy and the double standards would not only destroy this country, but their own party as well. And then Siddiq says that, Siddiq from the UK says that the NPP left Ghana with a weak currency that made it difficult to compete with gold smugglers. GOLDBOD is still relatively new, but it has already helped reduce gold smuggling and is advancing domestic gold refining, something that the previous government failed to prioritize. GOLDBOD has also developed better ways of raising funds from commercial banks to purchase gold, reducing pressure on the Bank of Ghana. Instead of misleading the public, the NPP should acknowledge these improvements and first account for the reported $400 million lost during their tenure. Overall, GOLDBOD's performance has been encouraging. The question is, does the NPP really intend to bring the dollar down to 14.70? Sadiq Koli from UK. And Musa Abatwa from Asawase says, now that Sami Jenfi has laid the facts bare on the GOLDBOD loss claims, where is Apenyomakin and the NPP's credibility? We are in the era of social media, technology and AI, where propaganda can no longer survive without scrutiny. The facts have exposed the unnecessary politicking and noise. Sami disagrees. Sami deserves commendation for setting a record straight. Greetings to Dr. Boafo, aspiring National Vice Chairman of the NDC. Before I bring in...
I'm not PENDREAM TV. Now, so far, so good. Say, open online portal, Ghana. Nipa share, Nipa follow, Nipa comment here. To my best of knowledge, without any biases, PENDREAM TV.